All right, so this week the whiteboard is about heart rate variability. It seems to be a pretty popular one in the office. We've been talking about HRV, and I think what's really happening is people are starting to understand, just like sometimes when we take x-rays and we find things on x-rays that we didn't know were there because we couldn't feel anything. Heart rate variability is that measure that tells us how well is your body adapting and dealing with stress on a day-to-day. A lot of people can see there's certain people whose life is super, super stressful and yet they're thriving and nothing brings them down. And then you have other people who they don't have that much stress, but if something little happens, it just tips them over the edge and it's too much. Their threshold is just not there. And so these are the people that generally have low heart rate variability, and the people who can deal with stress and just bounce back and keep going, those are your people with heart rate variability that's really high. And that's something that we can measure in the office. And those are good predictors for us about how people are going to heal. And so we like to do it to let you know, hey, you're about to crash. Because if you're coming in down here, that's not okay. But if you're up here, then we know that you're going to bounce out of things really quickly. And we want to bring people from here up to here. Because once you get a high heart rate variability, it doesn't mean life doesn't happen, but it means that you're going to adapt and bounce out of it so much faster. So say an injury happens, before it would take you out for months, now it'll just take you out for a day or two and you'll recover so much faster. So if you haven't had your HRV tested in a while, make sure you ask us and we'll put you back through a re-exam and we can show you, is it lifting? Is it lowering because life's super stressful right now? So even if you feel fine and it's lowering, it's time to get adjusted more often to get that back up there.